Gotta be able to see the view. Anyways, there's the bay right there. There's the San Francisco Bridge right about there. I think. No, it's more over here. There it is. And then, of course, down over here, if you can see that, that's Lombard. All right, checking in with you guys. Quick little pop-up live. We're gonna continue yesterday's topic of the same problem keeps on happening to me. Because I didn't get to do. I had to get ready to come down here or up here, so I wasn't able to do the kind of like the more the evening live that I do. That's a little bit more. I don't want to say formal. I keep on saying that I don't want to say formal, and I'm saying formal. A little bit more structured. So this is one of the pop-up ones that is less structured, but we're still going to keep on. We're going to keep that same subject going. We may keep the same subject going. I'll try to get into the less casual one sometime in the next few days. But other than that, I'm gonna be popping in here just to keep on checking in with you guys. Remember, the reason why that same problem keeps on happening to you is you haven't got through it. It'll keep on happening. You've heard it before. Why does this keep on happening to me? I've felt it before. Why does this keep on happening to me? Because you haven't learned the lesson from that problem. Just always remember that. If you're in here, make sure you subscribe. You know what Cam put? That he's calling ice on this line. You would.
Aww.
Down. Anyways, hold down the fort, Cam. So remember, the problem keeps on happening to you because you haven't learned the lesson from that problem. First step is gonna be stop calling. Should I report it? No. First step is going to be stop calling it a problem. It's not a problem. When you call things problems, it's because you have the victim mindset. You got to see them as challenges. That's it. And you got to pull out what needs to be learned from that challenge, from that issue, from that compression. No longer, the main topic from this pop-up live is stop calling them problems. That's the most difficult thing because all of our lives, I love you too, buddy. I won't stop, promise. These are all for you. So later on when you're 100, you can go back and learn from this and then respit them. You feel me? So remember that don't call them problems anymore. Don't call them problems, call them challenges, compressions, pendulum swings, seasons. You have to learn from these challenges. That's why they keep on happening to you. Every time they happen, it's like, yes, here it is again. You will never be given an issue that you cannot challenge. That you cannot handle. Plain and simple. That's a universal law. You will not be given something you can handle. The reason why you cannot handle it is because you don't have enough faith in yourself and trust in yourself. Basically, you lack confidence. And that's something that we build. We've talked about that before. You got to go build it by building discipline, doing the things you don't want to do, doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, and you know that you should. We're going to stay on topic here, but that's basically it. And we start whining and complaining and bitching and self-victimizing because we don't want to go the hard way. We want everything the easy way, which is why we don't get what we need to get from this challenge. Again, for the sake of this video, we're calling it back a problem, but I don't use that word. I don't call them problems. They're just challenges. And sometimes they're messed up challenges. Sometimes they're tough. They're tough challenges. We got big challenges, small challenges, medium challenges. Again, we're gonna call them problems. Just if anybody hops in the video, it's like, oh, I don't have challenges, but I have a shitload of problems. So I'm gonna call them problems. Hi, Tristan. And these problems are gonna be big, medium, small, mid, tiny. It all goes the same. If you do the same with the problems each and every time, and face them, and don't bitch, whine, or complain or self-victimize. One, the exact problem won't happen again. You'll learn what you need to learn. You'll gain the wisdom, that you need to gain from that problem. Then you'll be able to teach because you got through it the right way, like a champ, like a winner, like somebody who has a high level of gratitude. instead of a whiner, complainer, entitled. I don't want to go through these problems because I'm so perfect that I don't want to have these problems. I want to go through life just rainbows and butterflies and skipping through and nothing ever happening to me. That's not the way it works. Stop that thinking if you want to elevate. If you really want to start this journey in personal development. Of course, we need to have problems if we want to come better. But then at that point, you see them as just an opportunity to get stronger. Oh, these problems make me stronger. Yes. Oh, these problems give me more wisdom. Yes. Now you become more valuable. Why? Because you have more wisdom. Keep it to yourself. That's no good. You got to be generous. Hannah, I hope I'm saying that right. Nane, hello. I apologize if I said it incorrectly. You have to be generous, which is why I always suggest and push that you guys start sharing your journey here on YouTube. That's the generosity part. You went through a problem, you gained the wisdom, you became stronger. Come share it here. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Do the exact same thing I'm doing because I'm doing the thing that someone showed me. They went through the problems, they got through them, they gained the wisdom, they became stronger, they elevated, they shared it on YouTube. I saw it, I saw the proof, I saw the belief, I believed it. It rang in here and in here. Let me try it. I did. Oh my goodness, it worked. I'm becoming more valuable. I'm becoming stronger. I'm becoming wiser. I can't keep this. This is too good to keep. Let me go share it. Side note, whatever you give, you get back. Plus more. So if I go help you, not that this way I'm doing it, I'm grateful that someone showed me. I go out to share it. Hopefully I help someone else like someone helped me. And automatically I'm going to receive goodness back. Because it's just the way it goes. Treat others like you want to be treated. I'm being generous. I want the universe to be generous to me. It's going to happen. Whether I want it or not, it's going to happen. Because I'm putting it out here to the ears that are ready to listen. If you're not ready to listen, that's fine. You're still on your hero's journey. It's not your time yet. And that's fine. Whoever's in here, hit the follow. And I said this yesterday. It was really cool. Hit the follow. Why? Because you could always unfollow later. If you watch one of my other suggestions and you don't like it and you want to unfollow, just unfollow. It's like, hey, you don't rock with me. It's not your time yet. It's cool. But at least it starts that curiosity. You finish watching this live, you watch the other videos, and you're like, hey, no, this is hitting some type of way. Let me try what he's saying. This is pretty simple. Oh my gosh, it's working. And then we connect. Nane, my name's Albert. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit the subscribe so we can kick it on these lives. I go live every day. And you could always unsubscribe. So anyways, and if you don't, that's cool too. It's not your time. You ain't ready. You're still on your hero's journey. It took me a long time, but I was searching. Finally, I found it. I was like, let's go. Life begins to get better and better and better and better. Why wouldn't you want it? I'll tell you why. You wouldn't want it because you're not ready yet. The stubbornness is still too high. The know-it-all is still too high. That's fine. That's exactly where you need to be. I'll tell you though, it could be 10 days, 10 years, 30, 40 years. Then you'll wonder, maybe you don't even remember this video. But the seed has been planted. No doubt about that. But when your maturity level or your journey is done and you're ready to elevate, you'll be like, man, that's how I heard once that you can become better. I know I can. I'm meant for more. Because you could be 30, but your maturity level is like, 16, 18. You could be 45. You could be 22 and you're still acting like a 9-year-old. And that's fine. That's where you need to be right now, today. That's why I go on these live, because it's live. And then when you come back, when you internally, not calendarly, but internally, you catch up and it's like, you start wondering, that curiosity. I know there's more. You're going to remember these messages, whether for me or anybody else, and you start that curiosity. I know there's more. These problems are just getting annoying. I used to talk shit to them and think, they're stupid, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to ignore them. And eventually, it's going to get to that point where you're like, nah, there's something to these problems. That's where the curiosity kicks in. And you're going to use your courage to chase that curiosity and go down that rabbit hole of personal development and be like, all I got to do is this, and start gaining what needs to be gained from these challenges. That's dope. Yeah, see? 100%. If you don't like it, don't take it. Why would you? The don't likers are not supposed to like it. Guess what the likers are gonna do? Like it. The murmurers are gonna murmur. The ones who love it and enjoy it and appreciate it and find it attractive, they're going to be attracted to it. It's pretty simple. Southern California. Right now I'm in San Francisco. All right, so that's gonna do it for the pop-up live. Appreciate you guys coming in. I go live multiple times a day. This is casual like this, and then sometime during the day, maybe not today, but probably tomorrow, we do a little bit more of a sit-down live. I get into the subject. It's the same topic that I'm talking about today, till I do the formal sit-down where we get a little bit more serious about the topic. The topic on this one is, why do these problems keep on happening to me? I do that in a horizontal way, so it's more like a kickback. We're sitting at the table, we're talking. And then the next pop-up live will be again vertical, and it's a lot less formal. I do shout outs, I say what's up, I tell you what the next topic is going to be about. We have a good time. We do multiple lives a day, and then we have one sit down where we are a little bit more serious about what we're talking about. So let's see, anybody else here before I go? Yeah, no kidding. Arnold's cool. Arnold's a good name. But yeah, that's not my name either, so I'm glad I don't have it. But it's a cool name, Arnold. Used to be a character back in the shows that had that name. All right. See you guys. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you subscribe or go watch the replay. Talk to you guys later on today. If not, see you tomorrow.